everybody. If you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to start our meeting, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please take the roll.
Alderman Demas.
Present.
Thompson. Here. Patek.
Here.
Reynolds.
Here.
LaVerry.
Present.
Jepson.
Present.
Herndon.
Here.
Crane.
Here.
Mayor Grove.
Here. Start off the meeting with public comment. Right now, there's nobody here. So it might be a good opportunity, Brent, if you don't mind, maybe get a little recap of Frosty and first. If you're comfortable with that.
Sure. We did just have Frosty first over the weekend. It went very well for what we were looking for. We had First Street, all 3 blocks were packed full of families and kids, and more than that, obviously we wanted to have a great event, but we also wanted people get people into the stores and the restaurants, and that was happening as well. We saw a lot of foot traffic, especially on that Friday. Of course, Saturday there was some rain. We wish that had cooperated with us a little better, but I did see a lot of families out on Saturday as well. I took a lot of photos of families by the reindeer, and we had more than 100 people still do that 5K. So God bless them. I wouldn't have been out there, but they were, and they had a great time. We're going to then sit down with everybody that participated. You know, it wasn't just the City of LaSalle event. It's also the corporate sponsors that backed it, the businesses, the restaurants, the bars. We're going to sit down with everybody after the fact to see what they thought of it, what we can do to change it, and see if we want to do it again next year and what improvements we can make. So,
Outstanding. Well, I know you ran the whole idea. The team did it by us in the council, and that seemed like it was just not too long ago. And that was probably was it January, February? I don't know when you finally came to us, but great job. I know it was a lot of time, a lot of work planning, a lot of visiting sponsors to get some help to support that. And it was great, I think, to have the events free for the families, which is number one. And then just to see, but the positive feedback, and thanks for the alderman that made it down. I think a lot of you guys here on Facebook, it just was amazing the feedback we got, from families. And thank you so much. Great idea, way to get out away from the carnival and maybe that stuff and do something different. So I'm even more glad we did it because there would have been 2 carnivals before us this past summer. So thank goodness we decided as a group and you guys took the lead on this new event. So
I like comment if you.
Yeah.
No, I was down there both Friday and Saturday night. Obviously Saturday the rain was an issue. You're going to have that in July too. I mean, there's always a chance. My wedding day, we had a 3-month drought in August. It came and it rained on my wedding day, and then it didn't rain for another 2 months after that. So, I mean, rain's always going to be a chance in any outdoor event. Unfortunately, it happened this Saturday for us, but Friday was just amazing. It was a great thing. Nothing but positive feedback came to me. A lot of suggestions what we can do to try to improve it. But nothing was negative, and it was my understanding that it was the staff that brought this to the attention to begin with.
Yes.
To the council, they seen a vision, and I appreciate everybody on the staff for doing that. And again, like the mayor and Brent said, we really appreciate our sponsors of that too. And then everybody that came, all kind of surrounding towns, people from everywhere were there. There was positive feedback on the radio this morning. Just about that it wasn't any other beer garden that you attend anywhere all summer long. It was something different. Very, very happy we did this, and I'm looking forward to doing it again next year.
I talked to a couple merchants, and they thought it was tremendous, especially for the inaugural event. And one of them was a food vendor, and the biggest problem he had was he didn't have enough food stock for what he sold, the demand for the weekend. So
that's a good problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had positive. I was there Friday night. I had positive comments as well. I mean, one of the main things everybody told me was it doesn't cost us anything for our kids to be here. So that was a big thing in this economy. So it was a great job. You guys did a wonderful deal there.
Like I said, I think mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned, and hopefully they said the other contributing factors are on board with it. They said sponsors, the stores, and everything. But I imagine, I'd be surprised if they weren't. So I think one thing the public needs to know too is, Kurt was able to solidify that grant, and a lot of that had to go through marketing and advertising. But then the sponsorships were basically for the different events we had, right? And so a lot of that stuff was we had to kind of go business as usual, try to make the best we could. follow the plan, because some of that money had to be spoken for, correct? So we get to alterate some schedules a little bit, which I think was the right thing to do. I think these guys would have been out there all down life. We needed to, so they can make it work. I said, guys, I think you did great, and we don't need to keep going. I think the word was, as you said, Jordan, the night, Friday night was awesome, and the 4 or 5 hours people got in before the rain came Saturday was awesome too. So I think people got a good flavor for what the event's all about. So again, hats off. So I just, there's a situation where, we just had to kind of make some audibles, and the weather's not there, and I think we all did the right thing on that. So.
Yeah, I have some friends that come from Michigan every year for our functions at this time of year.
Good deal. Any other comments today? Public comments? I didn't see anybody else enter. Let's go approval of minutes.
Your Honor, make a motion we approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting held October 27th, 2025, placed on file. Each alderman has a copy.
Second.
Motion, Alderman Reynolds, second Alderman Demus. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried. Discussion potential action on the following petitions.
Request from Ameren, Illinois to break ground at 126 LaHarpe Street to replace pole. City of LaSalle Wells at the towpath to replace bad order 3-phase transformer pole.
So moved, Your Honor.
Second.
Motion, Alderman Patak, second Alderman Crane. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried.
Request to break curb from Arturo Mejia at 336 4th Street to install a driveway and related matters.
Guess that street is congested, right? Battery?
I did talk to the requester too, and it made it clear to him, per speaking to Brian, that the right of way has to be asphalt or concrete. So pending that he is, and I did talk to him, he agreed with that, but making sure that he does adhere to that. The approval is based on that, obviously.
It's a new driveway.
That is my understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you, Doc. Anytime we get traffic off the road, that's good, right?
Yeah, I make the motion to approve.
Second.
Motion, Alderman Lavery, second Alderman Crane. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried.
Request from Farmers Insurance to install a non-illuminated wall sign at 849 First Street and related matters.
Your Honor, I move that we grant the request from Farmers Insurance to install a non-illuminated wall sign at 849 First Street and related matters.
I'll second that, Your Honor.
Motion, Alderman Herndon, second Alderman Patak. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried. Reports of city officers.
Monthly police operations report for October 2025 showing total fees collected of $7,228.30.
Your Honor, I make a motion that we accept and place on file the monthly police operations report for October 2025.
Second.
Motion, Alderman Herndon, second Alderman Thompson. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried.
Building inspectors report for October 2025 showing total fees collected of $4,808.30 with total value of construction of $1,356,621.
Your Honor, make a motion that we approve the building inspector's report for October 2025, showing the total fees collected of $4,808.30, and with the total value of construction $1,356,621. Place on file. Each alderman has a copy.
Second.
Motion, Alderman Reynolds, second Alderman Demus. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carried. Communications. Bids. Appointments, resignations.
The resignation of Tyler Preston from the LaSalle Fire Department.
I move we accept the resignation.
Second.
Motion, Alderman Lavery, second Alderman Crane. Take the roll, please.
Alderman Demus.
Aye.
Thompson.
Aye.
Patak.
Aye.
Reynolds.
Aye.
Lavery.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Herndon.
Aye.
Crane.
Aye.
Request to hire a candidate for the position of firefighter from the firefighter eligibility list per the recommendation of the police and fire commissioners for the city of LaSalle and related matters.
I move we grant the request.
Second.
Motion, Alderman Crane, second Alderman Thompson. Please take the roll on this one.
Alderman Thompson.
Aye.
Patak.
Aye.
Reynolds.
Aye.
Lavery.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Herndon.
Aye.
Crane.
Aye.
Standing committees.
Aye.
Discussion and
Alderman
potential
Demus, sorry.
discussion and potential action regarding the recommendation of the Finance Committee regarding entering into an agreement with Lexipol to provide full implementation of police policy and annual police policy manual at a cost of $27,298.40 and related matters.
Yeah, our finance committee voted to recommend that we go ahead and do the agreement with Lexingpool for the amount of $27,298.40 and related matters.
Second.
Motion by Tax, Alderman Laverie, please take the roll.
Alderman Patak.
Aye.
Reynolds.
Aye.
Laverie.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Herndon.
Aye.
Crane.
Aye.
Demus.
Aye.
Thompson.
Aye. This would be accepting then the recommendation of the finance committee.
Special committees. Old business.
Authorization of pay estimate number 1 for SKI seal coating and maintenance totaling $37,000 for work completed to date on 2025 striping and parking lot seal coating project and related matters.
Yeah, I got a question here. Weren't we supposed to do the stop wording at the intersections with this, or is that coming at a future date, or?
We did bid that out,
Okay,
and I had them do the parking lots first with the weather.
Okay.
I actually texted them this morning and said, "Hey, looks like it might get good weather near the end of the week. Can we get it done?" And he gave me a thumbs up, so he's going to try to get those done.
Okay.
If not, it'll be when we have good weather. You know, as soon as the weather allows it.
okay. I move that we approve the pay estimate number 1 from Ski Seal Coating and Maintenance. Each and every alderman has a copy for $37,000.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Demus, Alderman Thompson, please take the roll.
Alderman Reynolds.
Aye.
Laverie.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Herndon.
Aye.
Crane.
Aye.
Demus.
Aye.
Thompson.
Aye.
Patak.
Aye.
Gentlemen, any other old business? New business.
I have something real quick. The LP building was bid out. They aren't at this time not doing the ag science portion of it, but they are going to construct the other part of the building at the southeast corner of 6th and Creve Coeur. Right? Creve Coeur?
Yep.
6th and Creve Coeur. They will need to do short-term closures of 6th Street just to move material from the northeast corner to the southeast corner. They'll have flag people out there while they're moving the equipment and materials, but they aren't going to close it like during construction, like for a full day, only when they move material back and forth. Just wanted to give you guys the heads up on that. At one time, a different contractor wanted to close 6th Street during the day, and I just think that would be a nightmare with school traffic and everything else. So I was glad that Vissering got the contract, and they said they will only close it to move equipment back and forth.
Thanks for the update.
So what's the start date on that, you think, Frank?
ASAP.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know they're ready to rock, so.
They want to be, I think the contract has them having the building up and functional May of this year, of 2026, so.
That'd be a good addition.
Any more wording, Mayor, on our internet?
No more internet wording. Kurt gave me about six new companies to look at from Bloomington Normal, so I'll be reaching out to them. Basically, seeing they're interested in coming up. I don't know how that works, but we'll try to get it moving a little bit.
How's Bruce going there, do you know?
Alderman, I honestly haven't heard anything bad.
I mean, as far as their installation, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I think they just were going to do the north part, right? Shooting Park Road. I don't think they're doing anything else. From my understanding.
What they're doing on the poles in Brewer Way.
No, they went underground.
Huh?
They went underground.
Oh, I thought they were doing on the
Yeah, I don't think they're actually doing the whole city. And don't quote me on that, Alderman, but I think that's what I heard. Other new business I have, guys, is just obviously this is kind of new but kind of old. Street vacuums out, vacuum leaf vacs out, full force. They're gonna be out even tomorrow. One crew, and they're gonna be. We're off for the holiday, but we're gonna have them run tomorrow. I see a lot of people out there getting the leaves out. It's amazing once you get some rain and some wind that's out there. So next week, John RBC said they're probably gonna run both vacs. So it's here. We'll just kind of make it play it by ear as far as the drop off area for how long we go. That usually is the first week in December, or whatever. So. And just let everybody know that Celebration Lights is open officially last night, so 5 to 9 p.m. every night through January 1st.
Had a
So
good crowd?
we had a good crowd last night to start at 5. There were people waiting to get in. And I want to appreciate Attorney Jimmy Federer. He was out there, one of the guys out there for the walk run. He was one of the 126, and he battled the rain and the wind, and he made it all the way through. I'm like, Jim. So he's like, well, if I'm one of the sponsors, which we appreciate, because I should probably participate too. So good job, Jim.
Well, I just want to say I did enjoy it, and what I enjoyed the most was seeing so many families, so many folks there with their children. Some of them even were wearing Christmas lights, and they were taking pictures as a group. And considering the weather, I thought there was one family that had a baby in a baby buggy that had plastic and everything to protect the child, and they took that child through the lights. So it was really.
It was interesting to see how that father got that on the bus, but he made it work.
I wasn't part of that.
No, it worked out real well. So I think, I think there's still interest. A lot of people said, hey, we'll be there next year as long as the weather, cooperates. And who brought that up, Jordan? Like, so we can't, the weather can come anytime. So, but thanks, Jim. Good job out there. Discussion potential action on the following additional ordinances and resolutions. No need for executive session tonight that I know of. Gentlemen, anything? Approval of bills.
Total submitted $1,647,636.59.
Your Honor, I move that we accept, pay, file the bills as each and every alderman have a copy.
Second.
Motion by Botek, second by Lavery to pay the bills. Please take the roll.
Alderman LaVerry.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Herndon.
Aye.
Crane.
Aye.
Demus.
Aye.
Thompson.
Aye.
Patak.
Aye.
Reynolds.
Aye.
Chief Stugler, anything for the group? John Duncan, anything?
Nothing additional, Mayor.
Miss Liz?
No, thank you.
Brent?
Nothing, Mayor.
Chief Janik? Nothing, Mayor. Kurt? Brian Brown?
Nothing further.
Jeremy Federer?
Nothing further, Mayor.
John Small? You guys get over here? Check the video. John. Motion for adjournment.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Reynolds, second by Alderman Crane to adjourn the meeting. All in favor?
Aye.